everybody, and welcome back to DVD at Impera with yours truly, your first Spear Primus Pilers. We are back in Macedon. We are back with the Antigonidae, and we are looking at a star turn, I do believe. Yes, we are. Now, we are, of course, fighting the Kartli up north. We have already taken Michketa and Gabala, which is a very good thing, but they have this army moving through the pass here, through the mountains, so we need to do something about this army, because Armavir is kind of... I wouldn't say undefended. It does have a little bit of a defense, but it's just not going to be enough to stop this army. So we need to do something about this. And then they also have this fleet in the water over here. We need to do something about this mess. And we need to do that right now. Now, in the south, we have, of course, our Basileus, which is the Spears of Ares, right? This is a very, very good general. But the army is not looking that good, if I'm being honest. Because these are, well, these are basically levies, right? And I'm really, really scared when it comes to Parthia. I'm really, really scared about them. Because, yeah, they are strong. They are strong. Right. Furthermore, I do think we are kicking their behinds, which is a very good thing. If the war with Kartli is done, then we're going to try and secure a bit of a diplomatic peace, I guess, in the north, which would be great. Now, Rome is still not attacking us as well, which is a very good thing. Really liking that. They are fighting the Dindari. And I think the Dindari are going to take Batavium. I think the Dindari are going to... Actually, maybe they aren't. They had some troops on these borders here, but don't see them anymore. So maybe they're dead. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's make sure we do something about this legion over here. Let's take a little quick look. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to see this. Well, I can zoom in, which is a good thing. I think what we want to do here is we kind of don't... I'd rather not fight them. If we don't have to fight them, I'd rather not fight them. So let's just see if we can sabotage this army. If we can sabotage these supplies, that could work. And it does. Very good. Now, that still means we kind of need to get another legion down over to there. But... because we're not going to be able to get the... Oh, we are going to be able to get the fastest. That is interesting. That is interesting. Let's, first of all, make sure that we use this champion to sabotage this settlement. With a little bit of luck, we can get some casualties out of that. Wow. Good start. Good start here. That is a good start here. So let's take a look real quick at the garrison. Yeah, they still have quite a few men. That is fine, though. Is this Kartli as well? This is Kartli as well. I want to go that way real quick. They might actually own another settlement here. Yeah, this is Kartli territory as well. With a little bit of luck, Archebosporus is actually going to take that. Now, we can get there in a single turn, but I don't think we're going to be able to destroy that navy. We are safe to get these guys out of Gabala, though. I think. Yeah, I think we're going to be safe to take these guys out of here. I'm just going to start moving these guys over to here. We're not disband anything. I do think I'm going to start besieging. No. No, because here we'll take replenishment. I'd rather take the replenishment. Next turn is going to be spring. Sorry, it's going to be fall. So we'll be fine using. We'll be fine staying here for another turn, and let's recruit as much as we can. Love to get some more mercenaries, but we really don't have to do that right now. We could do it next turn if need be. Now, this army is delayed, so I think we got them. I think we got them. Now, they still have another settlement over here, which is something that I don't really like. And they have this buff navy, but, I mean, the navy is not going to help them in Phasis, so this is all good. What do we need here? Let's go for wood, I guess. Then I'd like to start upgrading this to the next level. But let's see what else we need to do here. Yeah, we need to get more food in. Don't need that barracks. My goal for today's episode is probably going to be trying to get public order under control as much as we can. That would be amazing if we could really get public order under control. We actually have public order under control. Still, I want to focus on civil development. I think civil development would be good. We have 5,000 coming in. Let's check politics real quick. How are we doing? We're doing great. We're doing bloody great. Let's send somebody to someone. Send you to them. No. Send you to Massalia. Let's take a look at the political situation before we start building and such. So Rome is kind of okay with us, which is something that I really like. So we don't want to go. We really don't want to go to war with Rome right now. What I'd love to do is see if we can consolidate Asia Minor a little bit more. So Egypt is still very good with us, right? Yeah. We're even defensive allies with them. Love to start trading here as well. That's not going to happen. We need more trade goods anyway, so... Yeah, we're looking very good, actually. I will start trying to build up this army a little bit. If we could get some more of these Chalcospites, that would be amazing. And I guess some more decent Greek archers. Which are actually less expensive than these mercenaries, which is a good thing. I'll disband one of them right now. But yeah, I want this legion, the Spears of Ares, I need them to be a full legion, because I am not loving the Parthia. I'm really not loving Parthia. We're going to get a revolt here as well, by the way. We could maybe potentially delay that. Yeah, we could do that. It's not going to cost us much as well, so I think I'm just not gonna tax this for a turn. And then we can start pushing this to the next level, which is going to give us a little bit more population in there. Or we could start building some grain pits. I'd like some grain pits, I think. Let's check the other provinces first, though. Because Tushpa, I'd really like to have Tushpa go to the next level. So it just means a little bit more defense, I guess. The same goes for Michketa. Let's do Michketa first, actually. It's going to take 6 turns. And let's do Gabala as well. We've already sent somebody out, which is a good thing. We are taxing this, right? Yeah. We're just not making any money from it. Why is that? We really need to get our culture up as well. I will push this to the next level. I think that's a good thing to do here. You are keeping the peace, which is great. Okay, let's... I just want to double check with... no, we don't need to double check with Kartli. Whether they want to go to peace with us. I don't want to go to peace with Kartli. Let me wiggle into a different position here. Let's get to the next turn. I think we can. There's nobody who needs leveling. There's nobody who needs moving. We're all good here. We're all fine. Let's go to the next turn. And let's set that timer. Because I will keep playing if I don't. There we go. Oh, crap. All in all, I do think we're looking very good this campaign. I think we're out of this early phase where things are still wonky and public order is a mess and there's, you know, factions all over the place declaring war on you, dogpiling you, stuff like that. So I do think we are... doing pretty well. I do think we are doing pretty well. There's still issues, and once the war with the Kartli is done, then hopefully our relationship with Parthia is going to be a little bit better as well. Sparta is still on our good side, which is something that I love. I would not mind taking the Knossos at some point, but that point is not right now. Not right now. Not yet. I'd rather check our next target in Asia Minor. But the thing is, we are we are on very good terms with basically everybody in Asia Minor. So, and also Egypt is there, right? Egypt is definitely there, and we don't want to go to war with Egypt. So, yeah. What I kind of want to do right now is just get rid of those Kartli guys, and the settlement in the north needs to be sacked and subjugated. I think. Sorry, not subjugated, liberated. So sacking that settlement might be good, and then liberation. Which gives us another ally in the north. Now do bear in mind, the other factions in the north, with the exception of Archebosporus, are actually factions that don't really like us, I do believe. So we have to pay attention to that as well. But all in all, we're looking very good, I think. These pirates are a bit of a nuisance, but I really don't want to spend, I don't know, 10, 20,000 gold to get a decent navy up, and then, you know... Because that's, if we want to get rid of these parts, I mean, of course, we could still snipe the king, but I kind of voted against that in my head, I guess, because it doesn't feel right to me to just snipe snipe the pirate king. Doesn't feel right to me. Especially since we're also not doing renegotiating trade agreements in this run. So we are kind of going for a... Yeah, what do you call it? This is kind of like a no cheese run, I guess. We haven't been using much cheese, right? I mean, we did do it a little bit on the Roman campaign, but on this campaign I've not really done any serious cheesing, I guess. Point me out if I'm wrong on that. I just can't remember any cheesy cheesy thing. Child has died. Oh no, that is not good. That is horrible, man. Right, got another 14k in because we had to subjugate or take how many? 13 settlements. We already did that. That is why we have so much money in the bank, which is good. Now we need to research the technology and management. I think we're already doing that, right? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Yeah, there we go. Control 10 provinces either by direct ownership, blah, 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 blah. Assassination plot. Good. Plot is gone. Very good. A bit of construction, a couple of fountains and a homestead. That is very good. We have unseasonal conditions, character trait report, quartermaster's report, a little bit of recruitment, which is always good. Then we have the troubled populace over here, which is all fine. Well, it's not fine, of course, but it is what it is. Now, we're going to try and delay this army again.
Mischief.
And we did it again. Very good. That paves the way for this assault. So let's try and do something about that garrison as well. Okay, that is a failure. It is what it is. That is fine. I'm not going to do anything here. We will keep this... no, we will move this spy a little bit because I want to see what they are doing, what they're up to. Now, I would like it if the Archebosporus would actually just take this settlement. Do they have two? They have two settlements now. Damn it. We've got Tanais as well. Ah. Okay, well that is fine. Okay, you need a win. You also need a win. So let's just attack this thing. And if need be, we could recruit some more mercenaries if we can't do this by an auto-resolve. We could also fight the battle, I guess. But let's get the other legion in as well. And that should shift the odds. Yeah. I will see if we can get a little bit of... get a couple of mercenaries in. That is good. They don't cost that much, so let's just take them, and I'll take one of these. So we have the money, and I just want to get through this battle real quick. Consolidate this province, and then we'll start replenishing again. And we'll do some merging. Okay.
Ready for orders.
I do think we're gonna have to push through here, so let's do that. These can merge because they cost quite a bit to. They cost quite a bit in upkeep. We can merge all this, and we can merge these as well. I'm gonna merge these Chalcospites too, so let's just do that. And then the rest of them can start taking replenishment, which is good. We're also gonna recruit here.
Soldiering. It's a good life. At your command.
Do we have a barracks here? We don't. Let's just go for that. Okay, now we need recruitment on you.
At your command.
I really would like to have just shock cavalry on that. And let's start swapping out the archers. Okay, let's get another... Sure. Let's do that. Then we have 3k left. Let's see if we can plop that in here. That would be nice, because that is going to give us more public order. It's going to mean a little bit less in taxes, but that's okay. More sanitation is good, more public order is good. What is the difference, actually? Is it... So that's a +4. That is going to be a +6. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Let's do that. And then I think there's really nothing much else we can do. I do want to take a quick look at the political situation. The Gatai are not unhappy with... Well, they're a little bit unhappy with us, but they are reliable. We have no treatments with them. We do have a military access and a trade agreement with Dendari. Then the Suebos, they don't like us at all. They might actually become a problem at some point, but we have some armies here, right? Yeah, we have this army over here ready to start moving to the northwest if need be, and then we have this army over here ready to start moving north. That's not a lot, by the way. Then, of course, we have you. That's a little bit of troops. Yeah, no, I really do think we're looking pretty fine here. Especially since this legion can't move. Now, maybe we should start moving this legion up north a bit so that we can intercept that army if need be. That is exactly what I'm going to do. Let's start moving you up north, and I would not mind having a few more skirmishes on this one, but we can't get that. No, that is fine. That is fine. It's going to be winter next turn as well, so yeah. Yeah, so I do think we're just going to try and delay that army as much as we can. And then maybe fight them in a fort. If we can fight them in a fort, I am fairly confident that I will win it. If we can't fight them in a fort, then I don't... Yeah, I'm not sure. So it wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be a bad thing to have a little bit more troops there. And the two armies in the north, I'd really like to just send them up north a little bit more to liberate this faction and liberate the faction at Tanais, I guess. If we can get a couple of factions liberated here, then I would be happy with that. Or we could liberate the first one and then client state the last. Because if we liberate, we're going to get a military alliance. If we client state them, we are going to get basically a contributing faction. They're going to start paying money to us. So yeah, having them, because also they wouldn't border us, right, into Nice. So if they were to declare war on us, it will take them a while before they actually get to us. So we'll get a early warning, and also we'll have a military ally over here helping us out. So I do think going for a client state might actually make more sense in this scenario over just liberating two independent states. At least that's my thought process here, because that way we're actually going to get a little bit of money from them each turn.
Enjoy this quiet time. It ends now. The storm is...
That was to be expected. We're just going to try and get another peace deal out of that. Because I don't think they want to fight us. I think they are just best buddies with Cartley, and... yeah, I don't think they want to fight us at all.
We do not beg for gold. Only ask that we can...
That is a good trade agreement, actually. Well, here go to Dendari again. They are on their way to Batavium. I wish they would just bloody take Batavium. Draw out the Romans a bit. That is win-win for us, because we don't want to fight the Dendari, and we also don't want to fight the Romans. So if they want to fight each other, then I'm absolutely bloody happy with that. Potential in this man, promoted towards a higher responsibility. Another generous tribute, very good. We've got philosophy 2 now, which is, I think, very good. That is philosophy. Philosophy 2 gives us minus 3% in empire maintenance, very good. More wealth from culture, which is great as well. Yeah, this is looking very good. What else is there to research for us now? I do want to stay in the economic... actually, I want that. I want to start moving up to level 3 with the thingies. War between the Nervi and the Massalia. That doesn't really concern us. Quartermaster's report, faction destroyed. Okay, that doesn't concern us as well. So we have the Roman Republic doing all kinds of things. And we have Egypt doing stuff and Bactria doing stuff. That doesn't concern... Well, it does concern us, but not right now. Can we get to there? I don't think we can. I really don't think we can. I'm going to start pushing this... oh.
I shall rest a while.
Okay, that is interesting.
Ready for orders.
Try and get an ambush done. Which army do we need for that?
Cannot do that. At your command.
Probably this one.
On the move. Surprise will be our advantage. We hunger for battle.
And then we need to make sure the garrison doesn't... the garrison doesn't... What do you call it?
At once.
The garrison doesn't reinforce. Because it will just make them more likely to actually go for it. Did we recruit? Thought we did.
Commander,
Or did we deconstruct the...
battle.
God, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot.
Commander, we hunger for battle. Sign up, lads, for a good and glorious life.
You call me Ricks. Sabotage.
Okay, so that means we need to...
I am sorry.
we need to make sure that they are blocked off. What I'm actually going to do here is try and go... Well, I'd like to try and go for a 4... Yeah, it doesn't matter. We could just get into the city.
Up the watch.
Let's just get into the city and do some recruitment there.
Are you ready to serve?
Happy with that. Okay, we might be able to start taxing this again. It's not going to make much of a difference, though. Nah, why do it? Why risk it? Oh. Are we going to be able to get another army in? No.
We hunger for battle.
Okay, let's get some more cavalry, because that is just going to be very good. We've got these Persian levies. I'd like to get rid of them. I'd like to get some more swords. Some better swords as well. We've got 2 archers. I would like to have a couple more javelin men as well. So that is looking pretty good. Let us make sure we can get to peace with the faction here.
I have little gain in wasting.
They don't want to go to peace with us. Which could be problematic, because they could start moving down now. Since we are not at war with Parthia yet, I do think what I want to do is just get the Spears of Ares up north. And that means that we can get to here. We'll have plenty of movement range, and that's going to be good for public order too. Let's grab that, and then we'll grab them. Okay, that is a nice bit of replenishment. And then we need to get the Spears of Ares to Gabala there. Kind of means that we probably also need to get another army down here. I want to keep this army over here, and I want to keep that army over here. I don't want to... We also have this army near Athens. Do we need to defend Athens with an army?
We hunger for battle.
Or are we going to be able to just start moving this army out of our home province. I think I'm going to do that.
March. It is a great and glorious thing to serve your people.
No, I like my Chauka spites.
Soldiering. It's a good life.
I think it's time to start moving one more army over to Asia. I think these provinces are going to be fine. If need be, we can move this army down south and that army to the west, I guess. I think 2 armies is going to be fine for these 3 provinces. 4, actually. Because I'd like to have one more army over here at the moment.
Commander, surprise will be our advantage. Make haste, men. I don't care how tired you are.
That is all Egyptian territory, so I'm not really concerned about that. This is a province that we are not in at all, right? Yeah, we're not in this at all. I'd like to take on Pergamon and Rhodos. That starts with you, although I do think they all have a defensive alliance with each other. Yeah. Ah, crap. How do we not have a trade
My
agreement with you?
master extends the most magnificent welcome to you and your honorable people.
I kind of need you
What
to
wisdom do you bring?
break the defensive alliance with... break the military alliance with Pergamon. If we look at Sardis, they are only allied to Pergamon. Would that mean that if we attack them, Pergamon might be at war with us as well, but Rhodos and Osroni are not? I think that is the case. So, yeah. Okay, well, that's something that we don't need to concern us with at the moment. Because we still have this war in the north going on, so... Let's not talk about this just yet. We're going to send you to here. Kind of wouldn't mind sending you to the Getai, but this is what it is. Let's... I actually think we can go to the next turn again. My goodness. We are just burning through turns here. Flying through turns. Let's get this to the next level. And then we have 2k to spare. I'm happy with that. Let's spare the 2k. There's going to be a lot of construction coming in next turn, which is very good. With a little bit of luck, this army attacks. So, let's see what happens. And if they don't attack, we might go for them. They might also go up north, because I do believe they are still fighting the Archebosporus. So, that is actually in our favor as well. Oh, hell. There we go. My mouse started to misbehave there. Yeah, we are just flying through turns here, my goodness. So the Roman campaign is at... It's about turn 160, I do believe. And we are fast approaching turn 100 with the Macedonian campaign. So... Which is quite insane, because this is, I believe, like episode 29 or 30. And the Roman campaign is at, like, episode 60, 68, 69, 70, something like that. So that is pretty insane. And it only just means that we've been fighting with Carthage for so bloody long in the Roman campaign. That Punic War, man. Oh my god. My goodness. And I'd love to do another Roman campaign run, actually, because there are a couple of things in the Roman campaign that I'm not particularly happy about. Like the fact that there are a couple of battles in that campaign where we actually clocked out. Because I didn't set the timer in the Roman campaign to, like, what do you call it? Endless, right? So there was a 60 minute battle time limit at some point, which actually gave us a draw with a couple of battles against Carthage. And that is something... I mean, some of those battles I would have won, I think. But the thing is, you just don't know that for sure. Right? You just don't know it for sure. On the other hand, what I do like about the battle time limit, that is there is a because I am not against a battle timer. I'm not against that. And the reason for that is because if there is a army close that is about to reinforce the the army that is actually under attack as a defender or as an attacker, it doesn't really matter. Like a situation like here, for example, if they were standing a little bit close together, then say this army would stand over here, and they were just out of reinforcement range, then having a battle timer as a attacker, I think, would be very cool. The reason for that is because it basically gives the other army, quote unquote, 60 minutes to reinforce. So if you're a defender and you have another army close or another city close, then I do kind of like the idea that there's a 60-minute battle timer where the army... no, wait. Let's go through the notifications real quick, and I can go to Agragas real quick to show you what I mean. Return empty-handed. Another child dying. Jeez. Hidden age exposed. That is fine. Oh, that is good. That is very good. Right. Let's swing to Agragas real quick. So here we have Panormos and Agragas. Now, what happened in the Roman campaign a couple of times is that we had an army in Panormos and we had an army in Agragas, or maybe we'd even have an army standing like over here and an army standing over here. At some point, I'd had an army stand over here, which was very, very, very nice because then we could reinforce both settlements. But if you have an army standing in Agragas and the Carthaginians were to attack with like 3 armies, and we'd have an army in Panormos as well, what I do like is have a 60-minute battle timer where if you can actually hold on for 60 minutes and you don't cheese it, right? You don't have a unit of cavalry and start running around the map all the time just to wait until the 60 minutes are done, because that is one way to force a draw. But if you would have an army hold that settlement for bloody 60 minutes, then I do think maybe it is nice to pretend that, you know, the army from Panormos actually knew that the Carthaginians were coming, because you see them coming from here, right? You know that the Carthaginians are going to come, so they are ready to march. I do think it's kind of cool that you would hold out for 60 minutes and then you force a draw, and then the other army were there basically to reinforce. I don't know, but I do want to do a solid campaign where we never ever have a draw on that, because the thing is, once you win in a draw, you don't win in a draw. Once you get a draw, it's really hard to tell whether you actually would have been able to win that. Anywho, let's get back to the campaign. My goodness, that was a rabbit hole, wasn't it? Listen to Masala, that doesn't concern us. That does kind of concern us. That's good news, I guess. Construction report. Quite a bit of construction coming in, which is something that I very much like. Then we have a pretty big quartermaster's report, probably. Yeah, quite a few troops, and you can see it actually in our expenses. Trouble populous faction encountered. Faction joins the war. Okay, fine. That's all fine. So let's. They didn't get far. Let's try and delay them again. Good. Yeah, now they're not going to be able to get anywhere, and we could actually buff up this legion a little bit more, I guess. I want more cavalry here. And now I probably want to have some more archers, but I also would like to have some more swords. So let's do that. And then this legion is almost going to be ready to just attack them. We'd be happy with that. Okay, let's see if we can delay this army as well. No. That's a good general, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. Lots of missile troops, though. So we might be able to just fight them out in the open. And I might actually start doing that, because we can get there.
Advance! We hunger for battle. Ready for battle. On the move.
I'm gonna turn this thing around. I'm gonna try and force them towards us.
It is a great and glorious thing to serve your people.
Gonna get some spears there. We do need to start putting our troops to use. Otherwise, we'd be bleeding our treasury
Lords
dry.
of the afterlife, spare my heart.
And we also need to get you in the north. Is that going to be a bridge battle? I don't remember ever fighting
At your command.
at a bridge. But let's get to Kabbalah, because
We hunger for
that might mean that we'll run it. No, we don't. I thought we'd run into public order issues here, but we actually don't really run into any public order issues on that, so that's good. You need to start moving towards the front lines, because we're probably going to need you in a war there. And I'm probably, if possible, going to recruit 1 unit of cavalry. No, we can't. Well, we can, but I want to have a little bit of money left for a diplomat. Start sending you. We could use some headroom. And I'll send you to Sparta. I haven't been to Sparta for a while. And they absolutely love us. And I feel, I'm not sure if this is true, but I feel like you get more generous tributes if they actually like you. Like, you get more positive things out of factions that actually like you. And if you send people to factions that don't like you, I feel like the chances are a lot greater that... Are we actually going to be able to repel a navy? Yes, right? Yeah. Yeah, we are. I feel like the chance is a lot bigger that the diplomat is going to get executed or something like that, so... I'm not going to do anything really with you. I will send you to here and do something about public order, I guess. So let's inspire the local populace there. Go to that random village over here and inspire that village, I guess.
You have the ear of my people. Do not waste words. We are worthy of better.
Yeah, those Seleucids are in trouble. My goodness.
Welcome. Speak. Come on. Do...
Welcome. I throw open the doors to you and bid you enjoy our talks.
You have the ear of my people.
Okay, well, time to go to the next turn again. I know I said I wanted to focus on civil development this episode, but I do feel like we have to send some more troops to the front lines here, especially since they are now also fighting us. And we really need to wrap up this war with not Carthage. My goodness, yeah, I know. We've had a long war with Carthage. No, with Kartli. We need to get through this army. I think we can actually take them on with the legions that we have right here. They're also not getting any reinforcements from the settlement, which is, I think, not great for them. The thing is, we can get to them. They're just going to retreat towards the settlement. So, and then we have this. They are not going to be able to get to the settlement this turn. They might actually be en route to Macedon here. If they are splitting their armies, then we'd have to take on one of them. I'm not sure whether we can, and that is why we are sending more armies up north. Now, that being said, next turn we can start taking out this army and start moving this legion up. Sorry, it's not a legion, it's an army. We can start moving this army up to Macedon. So, but let's actually go to next turn. We'll talk about that later. Because I do want to get rid of this army from the Kartli and then you actually use this legion in the... not a legion, it's an army. Only the Romans have legions. We'll use this army in the defense of Michketa and Gabala there. And then we have a strong front, I think. It's only the Basileus who is not... he really doesn't have the troops I'd like him to have. But he is very experienced. So that at least counts for something. And he does have a couple of Chalcospides. So if in a settlement defense battle, we are going to be able to make sure a couple of roads are blocked. So that is good. Now Sparta is still fighting them as well, but I don't think they're going to start sending the armies. I'm really happy with this defense of Pella there. It's really nice to know that there's a Spartan legion defending the city as well. That is good, right? Now let's see what they're up to. Yeah, they're moving back. Actually, if they don't reinforce the city, that is going to be very good news for us. They are moving up north. So if they're not reinforcing the city, I'm going to be very happy. I will take that settlement. The only issue that we would have over there is the fact that we are not going to be able to replenish. Now, maybe what we could also do is see if we can take that settlement and peace out with them. Because they are definitely going to be happy to peace out. I also noticed that I didn't need to refresh. Usually I need to refresh at the end turns and stuff like that. For some reason I don't have to do that this episode, which is nice. It's very nice. It feels like the game is running smoother as well. I'm not sure what they did, but Shadow is bloody amazing. Shadow is bloody amazing. The Dindari actually have more settlements than I thought. Good, son comes of age. That is always good. Political intrigue. Famous scholar. Very good. More research. New child is born. Not a child is born. Very good. Construction reports. Quite a bit of construction, which is great. We've got some timber as well, which is good. And here we actually have more public order now because we have the amphitheater. On seasonal conditions, household expands. Character trade report. Quartermaster. A little bit of recruitment. And that is going to hurt us in the money department, I think. Yeah. We are being hurt in the money department. So I'm not going to try and delay these guys with the spy, because we are going to try and fight them. I will start... Okay, there's an army here. We know there's an army here. So... I mean, there is... Oh, no, they've moved back. They've actually moved back to their settlement, which is good. I'm not going to do anything with you. We have this spy over there. First thing that needs doing is actually I need to know what's happening here, and I do. So I'm not gonna set you into a different stance. I know what's happening over there now. Can we get to the city? We cannot.
At your command.
We can. Okay, let's take a look at whether they want to peace out with us. Because if they do want to peace out with us already,
You have my attention.
no, they don't.
Now,
So that could mean that we take the settlement and they still don't want to peace out with us. So in that case, we do delay this army. We can't. Never mind, we'll stay here.
Ready for battle. We hunger for battle. At your command.
Yeah, you are going to be able to reinforce.
Commander,
Okay, I have faith in these armies, so...
we take this settlement. None will escape. Ready for orders. On the move. Is that all? For the gods!
Yeah, I'm happy.
You're ready for
Okay, let's sack that thing, and then with a little bit of luck we can liberate on this turn. If we can't, then we just liberate next turn.
ready
Yeah,
for
we can,
orders.
good.
We take this settlement.
Beautiful. And that also gave us more experience, which is good. Now, I am going to see if we can peace out with the Godly, because I don't really want to fight them any longer. Let's push these armies together. I don't really want to fight them any longer now. They can just... Because they are at war with Archibosporus and such, right? Yeah, they are at war with Archibosporus, so that is all fine. Are they at war with them? Yeah, they are also at war with them, so they are actually sandwiched. Look at that. They're literally sandwiched between all these enemies. So Archibosporus and this faction, I don't know how to pronounce that, and this faction. So they are sandwiched between enemies. A peace agreement would be very good for them, but they're unwilling to do that. Well, sure.
Welcome, welcome.
We'll grab a trade agreement from this faction. They actually have a strong economic power, I'm not sure why. So there's a nice trade agreement. Maybe they want to join the war against the Godly as well. That would be nice. Yep.
My people will find much joy in this. I accept. I will sacrifice for your...
They don't want to become a client state. That's fine.
Welcome, friend. Welcome. Come.
But that is a good faction to have in the north here, and now we actually get reinforcements from them as well, and they are going to be able to get to them. Now, I do think we might reinforce... Well, it doesn't really matter, because they're not going to be able to make it through that. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. That's good. Okay, we have quite a bit of money now, which is a great thing. We need a library there as well. We need to do this battle. And they might stand and fight. Let me check the clock real quick, because I'm definitely not going to be able to fight this battle today. No, we have 1 more minute on the clock, so... We're definitely not going to be able to fight this battle today, so let's focus on all the other stuff. Let's focus on construction, politics, stuff like that. How are we doing? Yeah, let's just send somebody over to somewhere. I'm probably going to send you over to Rome. Let's get you to Rome. Because we need to stay on good terms with the Romans for now. So let's do that. There we go. I still want to stay on good terms with the Romans. How did Dindari doing? Did they take... They could take Batavia, man. Just go for it. Just go for it. Just go for it. That will give us more trade goods, but I kind of... That gives us more squalor, which is not bad. That would be very good. I do think we should start upgrading here a little bit more and get more money out of this province, because... yeah. We need more money. Let's start moving this army as well. Stop that timer. Okay, I want more cavalry here and I want more skirmishers. So let's just get them. I want to make this into a good army as well. And maybe we'll even keep this army over here, because the Kartli are... Yeah, maybe we'll just keep this army over here, because the Kartli are kind of defeated. They are kind of defeated. So our next target might actually be Pessinus. This might be our next target. But I also want to have a little bit more of a military presence over here, this border zone, because the Parthians are definitely a threat. They are definitely a threat. That is not Parthia. That is Parthia. Yeah, look at that. They are even stronger than we are when it comes to the balance of power. Now, they are still fighting a lot of factions. We're also fighting a lot of factions. Question is, are they actively fighting, right? That is always what you need to ask yourself. Are they actually actively fighting something? Anywho, let us do a little bit more construction. Do we need to get more... If possible, I'd like to see if we can get a couple more Chalker spies on this. We can't even get them. Because we still need to develop that. That is true. Okay, let's get a library here. Let's get a fountain here as well. Food-wise, we're doing okay-ish, I guess. Okay, I think it's time. I think we're going to go for it. How are we doing for replenishment here? Is there something we need to merge?
Ready for battle.
Yeah, I kind of want to merge this. And let's merge these two as well. That way we'll save a little bit of money for next turn. Well, not a little bit, actually. 300 there. Do we want to keep these guys? Not really. It's another 500 we don't need to pay. I'm also going to get rid of you. I will get rid of you as well.
We hunger for battle.
I will keep these. I'll keep the choker spides. I'll keep the rest as well. This is good. That's giving us 1,300 bucks more, so that is good. Here we go. This is going to be the end of the episode as well, depending on whether they stand and fight, though.
To victory!
Okay, they're actually moving. Now let's take a look then. Let's see how much they. Okay, I'm happy enough with this. I'm going to auto-resolve this. Nice. Very nice. That will give us replenishment straight away as well. Right?
Ready for orders.
Yep. So we're not gonna merge anything here. Can we get more troops? I wouldn't mind more cavalry, but because we now have a little bit more money. Actually, we need to call it quits, don't we? Yeah, we need to call it quits. Let me just check this though.
Be welcome.
Yeah, they want to
and
go to peace.
say If you come in peace.
They don't want to become a
Be
client
fearful
state.
If you come with false words, dripping with honeyed lies.
Okay, I will go to peace with them.
Like catamites, like
Okay,
your
let's call it
horse.
quits on the start turn.
You think
My god, I know. This is one of those
Nice.
just one more turn
Words.
games, right? One of those just one more turn games. Okay, so now we can actually get a little bit more troops. And I wouldn't mind having some other types of cavalry as well, so let's get something like that. And then I would also like to have some more swords here, and that makes a full legion. So we could also just start pushing north and do a little bit of liberation here in Scythia as well. Yeah, we could just do a little bit of liberation here as well. That really secures our northern border, because we'll have a military ally here, we have good relationship with them, and then we have another military ally here, or maybe a client state. Having a client state there would also be very good. What could you recruit? You definitely need some more men as well. And I will actually just take some more skirmishes, because why not? Why not? We can use them. And they don't really cost much. Look at that, 37. So we could definitely use more skirmishes on that. Looking good. Looking very good. So we have you over there. You're going to stay over there. You are going to go here real quick. Just want to see what else is happening. You already did what you had to, and you have a level, which is very good. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that to the next level. And then we want to have more movement range. We want to have less cost. And then we would like to have what? I wouldn't mind I am the state. I also wouldn't mind more ammo. No, we'll take that. Public order. Okay, here we go. Let's call it quits on the start turn after we do the notifications, because I do need to move in a bit. I'm really happy with the northern border right now, and we're really gonna put in some. We're gonna put in some more work to. Crap, my headphones are. Damn it. Anywho, yeah, we are gonna put in a little bit more work in this northern border to secure it a little bit more even. Because now we have a military ally over here, we have peace with Kartli, we have a good relationship with them. If we can also get that other faction to subjugate, if we can also subjugate that other faction, or maybe liberate there, I'm not sure yet. Kind of depends on how many settlements they have. But I wouldn't mind subjugating them. The problem with subjugation, the problem with client states in this situation is they are still bordering us. Which is not great, because client states do tend to break with you, right? They do tend to break with you. Especially if your relationship is just horrible with them. So in the next war, like if we go to war with somebody else, they will break with you and they will attack. And if they are a border zone, I'm not really loving that. But for instance, with the Kartli over there, they are basically sandwiched between allies, right? sandwiched between our allies. So if they were a client state and they would break with us, I wouldn't really mind that, because they would basically have to get through. They would basically have to plow through our allies first. Yeah, they would basically have to plow through our allies first, and that is.
Return to your people and
Yeah, well,
prepare
there we go. Are you ready for Parthia? My goodness. So I might bring our allies into this war, which means that maybe these guys will break. But yeah, this happened. This happened. Okay, they're all joining us, which is very good. And now Parthia might actually go for the attack straight away. So we need to wrap up in the north. We absolutely need to start wrapping up in the north. And that means that the Legion who just, or not the Legion, sorry, the army that just won a battle near there, that territory, he needs to start freaking moving south, man. He needs to start moving to the bloody south. And it also means that the Legion, that the army that we were using to maybe at some point attack Sardis there, that is also an army that needs to start moving bloody east now. Because we are going to start dealing with the Parthians. We're going to have to start dealing with the Parthians. So that is something absolutely high on the to-do list. We need to start moving. We need to bloody start moving. But that is not going to happen this episode. But this campaign just got way more interesting all of a sudden. Because we now need to think about the East. And the real East. We really need to think about the East, the Parthians. The Parthians are bloody coming. So... And it's going to stretch our empire even more thin, which is not something that I'm happy with, but so be it. We can't really help that. No longer wound, or we could fight a first Parthian war for now. Just fight them for a bit and make sure that we get a decent truce with them. A decent truce. Maybe take 1 or 2 settlements, but go for a decent truce. Characters no longer wounded and waste a chance. Okay, yeah. Generous tribute, very good. Promoted towards higher responsibility, fine. Another son comes of age, good. Rebellion imminent in Mara, that was to be expected, but we have an army. This army is going to start moving down south ASAP. Defeat the waves of grass in battle. That is these guys. Now, just out of curiosity, I want to see if these guys are ready to peace out with us, because they are, yeah, they are actually ready to peace out with us. So that is probably one of the first things that we'll do. I'm happy to peace out with them. Maybe we can actually get a non-aggression pact on the table as well.
My time is better spent feasting and hunting than listening. So be quick with your chattering.
Well, it's not the money that matters. We'll actually make it safe and go for 1200 here next episode. So that we can peace out with the north, meaning that our Basileus can start moving down south as soon as possible. Now, I do believe this... they have 2 settlements in the province, which is Ekbatana, which is great. We'll take that, and we'll take Raga. And then we're really moving into Parthian territory. We're really going to be moving into Parthian territory. This is going to be very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Now, how far is this army going to come? Yeah, that's not far. I expect the Parthians to be here next turn. I expect them to be in Gansak next turn. So that means that it might be wise to actually cancel this. I might actually cancel this... construction. Right, unseasonal conditions, war declared, construction complete, a little bit of construction, just a fountain. We've got quite a bit of recruitment, which is very good. Faction joins the war against the Kimbros, doesn't concern us at all. Right, my friends, we are going to call it quits here. I think we've had a very, very good episode. I'm absolutely happy with our progress here. We took the settlement of Phasis and then we liberated Phanagoreia, yeah. We need to start like blitzing towards the east now. We need to start blitzing towards the east. Because I do think this is going to be a very, very serious war against the Parthians. I'm really a bit anxious about it. But the good news is we have kind of secured the north. I would say I'm happy with the north. If we station a single army to defend this border zone, I think we're going to be bloody fine. So yeah. My friends, we are going to call it quits here. Thank you very much for watching. I'm hoping you enjoyed this episode. I'm absolutely loving this campaign, by the way. I'm loving this campaign. And I absolutely hope to catch you on the next, my friend. See you on the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.